Hello everyone, my name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today, we're here with the Ace Attorney expert herself,
Katie.
Hey guys, we're here to do some shenanigans. Hey Kikoi, how you doing today? Hello Edward, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Yeah, FC for now is for Uma Musume Club, and I will put my club information for Uma Musume there because, like many people, I have been fucking bit by the anime horse racing game. Katie, when are you joining?
What?
When are you joining anime horse racing game?
I don't know if I will.
I would advise you not to. A gacha game is still a gacha game.
Yeah, like, what? I mean, gacha games are not really my thing. Like, I play gacha games, but it's more like I have a specific taste.
Yeah.
Or I guess the grind can become addicting, but like, for example, like I liked playing Love Nikki, but then I was like, wait, I just spent like $5 on a PNG of a dress. I need to stop, and then I quit it.
You gotta spend the money on hot anime boys and get your impact.
So I'd rather spend it on like a game that like, if nothing else, has like an interesting story.
Yeah.
Like critique it how you will, but you know, it's at least it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Apparently, Love Nikki had an interesting story, but I just button mashed because I wanted dress skill go up.
Yeah.
But, I don't think I could get into anime horses. I think that's a slight boundary too far.
Yeah, that's valid.
I don't think I could get invested in their struggles. I'm not a sports anime person.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I did watch Free and Yuri on... Well, I didn't really watch Yuri on Ice, but I followed it.
Okay.
And I did watch a little bit of Free, but like... I don't know.
You know me, I
Like,
watch my sports all the time. I'm so into sports and sports ball and
name 3
men
sports.
tackling each other. Okay, 3 sports. I got this. Ready? I used to be... Hey guys, not a joke. I was hired by my university to be a referee for intramural sports. So I'm gonna name 3 sports. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Hockey. Field hockey.
I'm sorry.
Air hockey.
Air hockey is not a sport.
Are you not gonna just call me out for naming 3 types of hockey?
No, that's fine. You crossed the line with air hockey.
Hydrate, thank you very much, Proxy, for the hydrate. How you doing today, bud? And a stretch. Please, everyone, stretch if you haven't already. Yeah, but me, the most... That was a bitch-ass the most sports illiterate person you guys know. I was a professional referee for a solid year. And the funniest shit about that... it was part of the college work-study program. Oh yeah, I remember we were stuck on a puzzle here. It was part of the college work-study program, right? And during my time, I became a referee. And so I learned the sports ball rule book for football. Not like the football, but football. But football. Not football, but football. Good old American football. I learned the whole rule book for
American football is what they call it abroad, I'm pretty sure, so you can just specify with that.
I'm surprised you didn't say riding horses as a sport. Shit, I could have done that. That would have been really helpful. Yeah, so American football. I learned all the rules for that. And then... Oh, Olympus Company's an actual game. I thought you were making a joke about it. Okay. Really good. You don't have to spend money. Oh, hell yeah. All right, we'll take a gander at it then. When I was a referee, I got my whole ref thing. I got a whistle and everything, right? So, during a game on the different seasons, so like on the season football wasn't being played on, my fraternity, because I was a frat guy, if y'all didn't know. Fuck fraternities, by the way, they're horrible. But my fraternity was having a private game between themselves. I'm like, oh guys, give me a second. I went and I got my referee and I got my blower and like, I got you guys. You know, yada yada. I made so many wrong calls. I forgot how many downs there were. I started on like a positive down. Like it was like, oh yeah, no, you already start with one down automatically, I think, right? Yeah. And they're like, Steph, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, don't worry, I got the uniform. I'm cool. I got this. So they played a bastardized version of football. When I was literally calling like intramural game-breaking calls like 3 months ago, I had forgotten all the rules and like that 1 or 2 months off from actual football.
I think what I know about football basically amounts to that Markiplier clip from Go My Favorite Sports Team or wherever the heck it is, where it just cuts out all the actual explanations and it just goes to each of Mark's summaries. And I think that's about my knowledge, if you know that one.
Proxy goes, it is in fact not like riding a bike. You know what? Yeah, I would argue that. I would argue that football and riding a bike are probably somewhat different. Yeah. That being said, I was a pretty decent ref when I knew the rules. And that's a very specific condition of when I actually knew the rules. And that didn't last long. That didn't fucking last long.
I'd be a terrible ref.
Yeah.
They'd be like, take the call, and I'd be like, I have no idea what just happened.
We had
sorry?
We had a game where I was doing a softball reffing, and you're supposed to have 2 refs for that. One in the outfield, one behind the umpire or whatever it is. So I was behind the umpire, and my coworker called out that day because they were sick, and it was just me reffing a intramural softball game between like a fraternity and a sorority and a fraternity and a sorority, and you know, the frat guys are trying to be somewhat impressive to the sorority girls kind of deal. So they're trying to be a little bit macho about it, but at the same time, they're also like, yeah, okay, this guy got kind of dealt a shit ball, pun intended, because he's all by himself behind the fucking umpire, can't make all these right calls. So it was both the most chill and least frustrating game I ever had to ref, but at the same time, weirdly competitive.
Yeah, I'd imagine so. Unfortunately, I think that, like, you know, like, I don't really believe in, like, a whole, like, boys versus girls, but when you get a group of all boys and a group of all girls, there's kind of that undercurrent.
This was a co-ed group, so, like...
Oh, sorry.
The frats and the sororities were on the same team. Like, there was one frat, one sorority who shared a team.
I misunderstood. Yeah. I thought it was, like... I misunderstood.
No. The one sport I was good at, though... Alright, if we're talking about unironically, I was pretty decent at ice hockey when I played ice hockey as a kid. And I'm still pretty decent at ice skating, but with my bum legs, I don't think I could do that anymore as well. But the one sport I was really good at was LARPing and hitting the shit out of each other with PVC pipes. Like, my fraternity had set up a LARPing day where you'd pay to LARP and we donate to charity, right? And we didn't have any actual LARPing stores. What we had was PVC pipes, duct tape, and foam. So we took these plastic pipes and just started beating the shit out of each other with them in the name of LARPing. And it wasn't good. I made like it was so much fun.
I think in college, once me and my friend group, like, we all went out and we bought like foam swords or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we never really used them, but I have a strong memory of going and buying those foam swords.
I had tried making cosplay once, and that didn't turn out well. I had bought a lot of supplies to make this cosplay. It did not work out well. To go off on the 2 costumes, making the 2 costumes for the events for Kiko is saying, but yeah, no, we legitimately just taped foam onto PVC pipes and just like pay to hit each other with these PVC pipes. I was like, okay, sure. So we fucking did. It was great. We had like a zombies mode, which was a lot of fun. Where one person had a sword, and then they hit other people, and they became other people who had to hit other people, and yada yada yada. And it was very like the people who had who were the zombies had like only one sword or something, if I recall correctly, and everyone else could have one sword, one shield, etc. Yeah, you know. It was very fun, very silly, a lot of bruises, and that was a sport I was pretty decent at.
Do you ever play either Poison Arm Samurai or Ninja?
Yeah, I remember Ninja. That was so much fun.
You played Ninja?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're supposed to like hit each other's hands out and shit?
Yeah. Where you can only make like one move.
Yeah. That was fun. Oh, I remember that game. That was a fun game. Had a great time with it in high school. Those were the days, Proxy Ghost!
I think I would not have the energy for Ninja. I would want to play Poison Arm Samurai, because that one's much better for a lazy person. Because Poison Arm Samurai is both of your arms are like it's like poisonous, like blades basically, and you move at each other in slow motion.
Yeah.
And your goal is not to live; it is to die awesomely.
Oh my god! No, not PCP, PVC, PVC, not PCP. No, 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 no. PVC. Holy shit, Edward! No, 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 no. I don't remember which drug PCP is, like the common name, but that's not it. That's not it. No. They might have been faded, but it wasn't from anything higher than weed. That's all I'm saying. No, Proxy. Hey, Chip. Starting out great, bud. What was the fucking story we were trying to figure out here again? Like, we looked at everything. We have to do something, right? What do we have to do? I forgot. I don't know. I remember those ragers they had, but it wasn't that. Please, ragers. Y'all, let me tell you a story by fraternity rager, right? Okay, actually, that one's not safe for work. I cannot share that one here, actually. Never mind. Can't share that one either.
Another time.
On an after dark stream. No, I'm kidding. Oh, I got one. A friend of mine got drunk, came into my room, and was like, okay, drunk as shit. And I go, all right, we're gonna get you something a little to settle your stomach a little bit because the stomach was streaming. So we got him some bread. He goes, can I have Nutella? I go, sure, no, you have Nutella. So he puts his fingers, he grabs the bread, not on the side that doesn't have Nutella, but on the side that has the Nutella, so his fingers are covered in Nutella. And he just starts going off about how much he loves his girlfriend and he's gonna call her and everything, that. So he spends the next 30 minutes calling her, and I'm like, yeah, no, he's fine, I'm taking care of him. And she's like, oh my god, I love you, yada yada. And they broke up a few months later.
Poor guy.
He broke up with her is what I've heard. I don't know what happened, but it was wild. Didn't someone fight a fire hydrant once? Maybe, I don't know. I did some stupid stuff. I set the fire alarm off. I put it by turning on the smoke machine in the frat house once. That's how smart I was. My brain was like, oh yeah, we probably have like carbon-based fucking fire alarms. No, they were just smoke-based. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I'm like, whatever. So like, I did that, and that got on the fucking school newspaper, which was great. It was like, someone set off the fire alarm by putting a smoke machine in their fucking thing. Like, yep. These fire alarms, yeah.
So there's one dorm, in our college, and it was known as the party dorm, and that was like partly because like it was just the biggest dorm.
Yeah. And
like there was like fire alarms going off all the time there, and like there's always like ambulances and stuff in front of.
We had a Halloween party once at my... Okay, so 2 stories, and I'm gonna be a little vague about one of them because I don't want to reveal where I went to university, obviously, and I want to make sure I keep everyone's identities private. But one story, this is a simple one. I was like on door duty, so I should make sure people were safe and yada yada, which I was normally on because I don't drink that much. And this Halloween, we just lost a bunch of our brothers, so I had to go on like a 2-hour trek through the campus being like, where are they? Guys, can you help me find my brothers? Click on the nearest frat house where they might be. Great, let's go. So I ended up bringing like 4 or 5 people with me just looking for these guys. And it was the only time I ever entered the big party frat houses. The second time wasn't even a frat party, it was a club party. And this club, this was during the back of the days of Yik Yak. This was a very nerdy club. And we hosted a party so good that everyone on Yik Yak was like, y'all, ditch the frat parties, go to this club's party. They're having a dry party with chicken tenders and video games and hanging out, having a great time. Go to this party. And we're like, hell yeah, our parties are better than the frat parties. It was so good. So many chicken tenders.
Nice.
Okay, well, we have to figure out what the fuck we're doing here. It was such a good party. Oh my god. My college days were not insane. They were very tame compared to a lot of other people. But there were some really fun moments and some really good friends who are still from those days that I have to this day, and I'm very happy and thankful for.
I think the wildest thing I was ever really a part of was we broke a table.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't share the wildest thing I was a part of. I'm sorry. That's too inappropriate for stream.
The thing is yeah. I'm sure my friends got up to more than me. I am like a very basic person.
No, they were not. Hold on. This is slander, Kikoi. They were not random plants in your front yard. They were targeted plants in your front yard. Those are specifically Rumix. Rumix are delicious. I still eat them whenever I find them. For those who don't know, the one thing I did when I was out and about that you didn't know if they were poison or not. No, Rumix are not poison. I eated them with... all right. I had a class where I went to go learn all about the Florida, the fauna of Florida. Flora of Florida. And one of the plants that my professor told me about was Rumix. And I'm like, I'm 90% sure this is Rumix because it has a large cinnamon stalk and sword-shaped leaves. And it has a lot of citric acid in it. The citric acid was absolutely fucking delicious. It tasted like pomegranate. You can't eat too much of it because it will actually get you hurt. Like, eating too much rhubarb will get you hurt too, right?
Oh, really?
Too much, yeah, because it's all the acid content.
You could overdo rhubarb.
But you're eating kilograms at that time, though, so it's not, like, easy to do.
Oh, okay.
You're eating kilograms of rhubarb, yeah.
My sister grows rhubarb and makes rhubarb snacks, and I'm like, I wonder if it's
No. You have to eat kilograms of rhubarb to really get sick. And the same thing with Rumix. It does look like other plants that are poisonous, but this one was not. And I was like, yeah, this is Rumix. And then had a great time with it. The leaves of rhubarb are super poisonous. Are they? I don't think they're super poisonous. I don't think the rhubarb leaves are super poisonous. Hold on. I'm pretty sure in a large dose they get you sick. Rhubarb leaves poisonous? Because I'm pretty sure I've eaten some rhubarb leaves before.
Finally, know the answer.
The stalks are safe. Hold on. I do not trust the AI here. Let me look. Rhubarb leaves poisoning information, Mount Sinai, New York. The leaves are not. The stalk is fine, the leaves are not. Oh, okay. So the stalk is fine after cooked. The leaves are not. Because it has anthraquinone glycosides possible and oxalic acid. Oxalic acid is just sour shit. It doesn't include difficulty breathing, coma, unconsciousness, etc. Okay. So the leaves are poisonous, the stalks are not. Okay.
Fascinating.
Yeah, I've never I don't eat a lot of rhubarb. I used to grow
Again, maybe I'll double check. My sister knows that, but
I mean, if she's been growing it for so long, she's probably knows.
I mean, she hasn't. It's transplanted because it's a long story that I don't want to get into on stream, but like she wasn't the one who originally planted it. Basically. The
leaves are very high in oxalates, and you should not consume the inedible and poisonous leaves. Oxalates are anti-nutritious because they bind yeah, okay. The leaves are... Just eat the stalks and cook them. It's good. Proxy used to grow them. They're very yummy for pies, yeah. I do know that, like, too much rhubarb stalks can still kill you. That's one thing that I did look at. I was like, oh, yeah. Like, can Brumix kill you? It can. If you eat, like, kilograms of it. It might give you an upset tummy if you eat too much. But yeah, long story short, I learned a lot about the wild edible plants in Florida. And I had a lot of fun with them. And I had fun freaking people out about them. Like, oh, I don't know if it's poisonous. And I just eat them. Had a great time. I still do that, actually. There's some plants that grow outside. There are plants at this. So I volunteer at a state park, and I just know there's some edible plants that everyone is kind of like, nom 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 nom. All right, let's go. We're finally here, Edgeworth. What are we doing, bud? Nope. Okay, we need to get information somewhere, something. What do we have, and what do we got to present, and what are we fucking doing? The rhubarb is transplanted. It's mostly asexual. Ah, gotcha. I mean, a lot of plants just are... A lot of plants go through just asexual reproduction of some sort, so that makes sense. Okay. There was a time when my friend gave me a dandelion and jokingly said eat it, and I did. They were concerned for me. I don't think dandelions are poisonous. It's fine. You just might have dandelions growing inside of your belly.
Sure. I mean, a lot of things are like poisonous in excess. Speaking of dandelions, I had a friend who like mainly came from the city.
Yeah.
And like, they were like, I forget the exact situation that led up to it, but basically they were looking at like the yellow dandelions, and they're like, oh, I thought it was like those white things. I'm like, yeah, they become that, look. And then I picked a dandelion and I like ripped it open to show like the white inside. Yeah, you know what I mean? And she just looked at me horrified, because from my perspective, dandelions are like a common weed flower.
Yeah.
But from her perspective, I just ripped up a flower and she didn't know why. I just randomly enacted violence upon a flower.
Amazing. I had dandelions, buttercups, a type of purple flower or weed. So there's also this flower called, and you'll find it a lot. It's called the spiderwort. Transcantia something or another, right? And spiderwort, I found it in a lot of places. I found it in Greece. I found it here in the States, yada yada. And I went to the botanical garden in Greece with a friend of mine. And I see it in there. I'm like, ooh, look at that. So I just take a little bite out of it. And my friend goes, Steph, do you know what's been on there? I'm like, you know what? We're in a botanical garden. Someone could have sprayed this with pesticide. Good point. So I just kind of like spat it out. My dad has one of those that's been passed down to me.
Plants at the botanical garden?
Because it's an edible plant. I just ate the flowers. You take a small amount from the root.
You can't go into a restaurant and break into the kitchen and eat a hot dog. You gotta pay for it first.
Not with that attitude. You can. No, rhubarb is great. To be fair, I haven't had rhubarb in sincerity, so I can't say it's great. But like, I do want to try rhubarb. I hear so much about it. Rhubarb plants are cool in general. All right, so I think I know what I need to do. I need to talk to you. And I need to present this because there's a footstep in it. Detective Bad, I'm wondering if you might be able to tell me something about this.
Sorry, but I don't give a hoot about things that aren't related to the Yatagarasu.
Looks like nothing about. Oh wait, we have seen this before.
We have,
This is
yeah.
nothing dialogue. Maybe, and I say this not out of spoilers because I don't remember off the top of my head. It's been a long time. But maybe that's a hint to like show him something about the Yatagarasu.
Maybe.
If we have something like that.
Oh
Can we
man. Steel Samurai Daddy, no.
The married man of Neo Tokyo.
I hate that though. Oh!
Detective Pat.
But just the call out, which is like, you absolutely need to see.
This is something you absolutely need to see. What is that?
Oh, excuse me. I just took a piece of mastic gum. And for those of you guys that never had mastic gum, it's literally just resin from like a tree. And it's very powdery on the outside. I just choked some of that powder.
What? Huh?
So mastic gum, it comes from the mastica tree in Greece. And on Amazon, it's advertised as mewing gum, and I hate that. But it's just really tough gum to chew, and I like that a lot about it. And it's one of those gums that you could also just like reuse, 'cause it's literally just tree resin. So people will typically put it back in like a container and then chew on it the next day. I don't do that. I might chew on it throughout the day. Like if I'm gonna eat a meal, I'll put it back in and I'll chew on it later. But it's just like a really hard piece of resin that you chew on. It tastes like tree resin too, which actually I don't mind at all. But on the outside of the mastic gum, there's like this like very powdery film. And I just breathed in wrong when I put it in my mouth and I started choking.
Oh dear. I want one of... Thinking of like that powder, now I kind of want like a warhead.
Mmm.
What is that doing here? I've been looking for that for 7 long years. Never in my wildest dream did I imagine this turn of events. Without a doubt, that means she is involved. That you woman.
We tell us any more? You will not. Okay, cool. No, he doesn't care about that.
See, can we talk to him now that we brought that up, maybe?
No, he doesn't have anything else to
How
say.
weird.
What an asshole.
Ling,
Wait,
look
what?
at this knife.
Yeah. I think we already did this one, so alright. I was hoping I could talk to him and present something to him, but alas, I can't.
Alas.
What did I present to you?
Present Seal Samurai Daddy.
You know what? May as fucking well at this point.
Oh hey, it's the Steel Samurai. I want you to answer this for me, Larry, and depending on your answer, I may let you live. The Steel Samurai was up there on that stage. Was that really you?
Yup, sure was.
Larry, you!
Steel Samurai Sushi Slash!
I was moved by the performance of this man. This completely useless, worthless bum. I fear I may never recover from this.
Psychological damage.
Nothing else!
Of your crush being on stage, and then he takes off his mask, and he's Larry Butts. Edgeworth will never recover.
Talking about powder reminded me of how we're cooking. We need to add cinnamon to. Oh, not the cinnamon challenge. Oh no. Ripperonis to your friend. Alright, let's see what else we can present.
Larry, I wonder if you know what this might be.
Nope, not a clue.
You didn't even look at it.
Nah, that's because the only thing I can see right now
is a form of my lovely Franzi.
Oh, in that case, allow me to help you sear my form into you for all eternity.
No. Eek! Oh, whippity whip trip!
I hate everything about that. I hate that he's smiling. I hate that. I just.
He's just thinking of story ideas. He's gonna be a famous writer one day. Children's writer. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, I mean. All right.
Now this is a trip I'm willing to endorse, especially if we can finally get some peace here.
I remember the joke I made about this fucking thing. Oh, that was so good.
Again?
Say again?
Do I have to leave again?
I mean, if you don't, I mean, I won't say it again, but if you guys remember this joke, it was a bad fucking joke. I had to stretch
really
it. It was so good, though.
Joke is a generous definition.
I think I did good on this one. It's cold. It's perfect. All right. Let's see. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's present Cohen's body to you.
I wonder if you might be able to take a look at this, Detective Bad. Yeah, I heard. Cochin's dead. What a waste. He's staring in this mirror with his eyes on focus and his jaw clenched tight.
Okay. Jack, shit. No, you don't know what this is, alright. Well, the old tried and true method of presenting everything. Alright, yep. Nope.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, you check your memory.
Detective Bad, if you could please take a look at this from me.
checking my memory.
I see.
Someone a very important.
Yeah. The truth that lies beyond this piece of evidence is not going to be fun. Are you ready to take it on? Of course I am. I don't know how close to the truth you are, but there are only a few things I can say. So listen up and listen well. Don't ever lose your detective spirit. That would be a good piece of advice if I was a detective.
Let's see. Oh yeah, alright. He doesn't know about the, yeah, of course he doesn't. Come on, anything really? Nothing.
Sir, please. I beg of you.
So, he clutched this note as he went about his business. He was a poor excuse for a criminal. On top of which, he was only following in someone else's footsteps. What a small fry. I've been a detective for a long time. I can see straight through these people. He really has a different air about him. Now, if only Gumshoe could understand that and be more like Detective Bad.
Don't insult our perfect boy. Another funny thing that my friend did was add 3/4 cups of salt to fried dough when you read that. 3/4 a cup? Is that like a tablespoon? Holy shit. Fucking rip to your friend.
Hey, that's an official steel samurai weapon. Huh? What? You want me to do it for you? Oh, you have no idea how many fans asked that of me. What are you prattling on about now? Steel Samurai Sushi Slash! Hell was that? I bet it sets shivers up your spine. Let myself get caught up in being a spectator. How could I have failed myself?
Rip.
He was, because he read it wrong and we still joke about it. Bless. No, he doesn't know what this is. Alright. I hate that he smiled at the end of that. I really do.
This is your punish. They'd include that as a punishment for showing him the wrong thing.
Oh, hey! It's the Steel Samurai.
Oh, this is the same dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
So I just enjoyed that. Depending on your answer, I may
Let you live or die, yeah.
Let's see. Did we inspect the fireplace?
Yeah, we got the chimney from the smoke thing, yeah.
I can't deal with Larry Butts anymore.
I could always make room for Larry Butts. I'm trying to think.
Looks like it.
I think we've gone through everything here. Even this one's like, yeah, I've examined everything here, I think, already. Let me take a look. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that before, but yeah.
Yeah. You want me to definitely not Google it?
Give me a second. Let me see what I can figure out.
Yeah, let's try and figure it out.
Let me do that one. This one's not saying that we're done here, so maybe I'm missing something here.
There's a deduce, I see. Do we have to deduce the stupid handle?
Maybe. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Or maybe it's the bent spear?
Maybe? Is it bent or is it this? I mean, it has to be bent. It's not designed like that, right?
That'd be a weird spear.
Yeah. I was thinking that's a weird spirit, honestly. Here, let me take a look at what we've got in our options. We have a picture of the Steel Samurai? We do. Okay. It's not a good spear. It's not a good picture, but it is a picture. There we go. We finally got. It wasn't a great picture, but it was a picture.
Larry, about this spear. Oh, are you feeling it? Bam! I thought there was something strange about the spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is the spear a bit bent? What? No way, it's exactly as it should be, yo. I have the autograph you wrote for me earlier. Take a look at what you drew with your own hands. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape. What do you have to say to that? I'm sorry! When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful. And then, during practice, I was spinning it around and around. And bam! It hit the wall!
You unbelievable. This is an embassy.
But I've always been like that ever since I was a kid. One time, on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and played with it late that night. I'm just a useless, hot-blooded man!
That's so dumb. I'm so...
You know that Tumblr post where it's like talking about like the token straight, where it's just like, oh, straight Larry. Behold straight Larry.
The whole straight Larry.
I'm gonna see if I can find that.
Larry, clarify that for me, will you?
Okay, so it was some field trip and I began my shadow fight with myself, fighting my innermost darkest demons. When I hit this guy who wore a blue suit in the head. He didn't wear a blue suit at the time, but you know what? We had to avoid some way of saying that man. Oh, when I hit our mutual best friend in the head.
Not that. I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall.
Oh, that. It's no big. It's not like I left a hole or anything. That wink makes me feel like you left a hole or something, bud.
That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. There's no doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
Man, Edgy, you're so naive.
What? Where did that come from?
Well, you keep calling it the samurai spear, but it's not real. You can't actually fight someone with it. Because it's hollow on the inside. Just like my brain. Oh, my lord. This man, honey. Miss ma'am. Oh, yeah. It's just straight Larry. You can think it's practically anything and it would bend.
Is that so?
Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way. I just think that part of your personality is cute.
No longer straight Larry. I see, your friendship is truly something special, Miles Edgeworth.
No, wrong one.
That's not friendship, it's utter humiliation.
God, that's bent like a fucking hockey stick. Are you kidding me? That's a completely wait, that's a completely different fucking view.
Perspective.
Holy shit, what? Alright, this is all done. Cool.
Alright, I think I know what it is. I think I know what we have to prove.
I'm trying to figure it out. So there's some things I'm trying to figure out where he might have like hit the spear or something.
Let me know if you want a hint to what I think it is.
Sure, if you think you know, go ahead, tell me.
So what did we just learn about the weapon that the Steel Samurai uses?
It's hollow. So the sword
Right.
shouldn't actually be a full metal weapon that's able to do damage.
That's what I'm thinking, yes.
Okay. He doesn't know anything about it. Okay.
Yeah, I think I know what I'd do next. There's no deduce, stang. I could have sworn that would be it. Maybe
Yeah.
we present it to...
Lang doesn't give us an opportunity to present.
Maybe we present it to Larry?
Maybe. Hey, that's an official Steel Samurai weapon, huh?
Alright, here we go.
Oh. Yeah, okay, we've seen that before.
But you can't simply flash with a spear. What are you talking about?
I mean, who knows if it's even considered a spear anymore at this point. Alright, something here is off too.
Oh. Are you kidding me?
What are we deducing here?
I think I know what it is. That's stupid.
I don't think there is. No, there's not.
think I know what it is.
All these designs match each other from the handle to the top, except for this one. I mean, kind of does, but not as much as the other one does.
None of them seem to match to me, but...
I mean, the one on the left has like a snake going around it. The one on the right, like these triangular patterns. The other one has a flower and like something below it. What's this here? Yeah. Eureka! No. No. Try the handle then? Yeah, I just did that, Chip.
Maybe save before we start spamming, though.
Yeah. On the scabbard? Yeah, I mean, like, this. That's the thing. That's what I did. I did it on the scabbard, did I not? Eureka! Yeah. Yeah. I guess it's not how it goes. What do you think it is, Katie?
I thought it was one thing, but before... I think it might be something else, actually. Can we look at the picture of the Steel Samurai? No. The one with, old man.
Oh, I see what it is. It's been moved.
Look at this photo and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Karma.
The apparent joy on the ambassador's face as he shakes that top-knot's head.
That's not it. I was trying to point out that the statue in the photo is facing a different way.
You're right.
This statue is a national treasure, and such only an ambassador or secretariat-level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that the statue is facing the one way in this photograph, and now a different way in this preserved crime scene, is proof that someone touched the statue around the time of the crime.
Huh.
This is what wraps up my investigation. That's...
Huh. Yo, Pink Princess, how you feeling? Still feeling ill? That's you.
Oh, dang it, I hit mute on my thing accidentally. And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork.
Nah, not strange at all. Just a normal dude.
And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabastian Embassy a visit. I believe I may need to speak with her as well.
I wonder who it is, and this terrifies me. So I'm worried it's gonna be someone we know from the past again.
Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you.
Oh, please don't be... No, we already saw Wendy Oldbag. Alright, good. Lotta Heart was downstairs.
I can't think of anyone else. Miss Pink Princess, if you would please.
God damn it, not her again! Not her again! Holy shit, no!
Yes, it's back.
She wasn't that was 7 years ago.
This case.
Right, that was 7 years ago. I gotta keep, oh my, no wait, that was like, why is she back here? She was just at the other crime scene. Why is she back here? Oh my god. Not this shit again. You heard me say it. I'm like, it can't be Wendy Oldbag. She was just...
I heard you say that, and I was like, oh boy. Don't say a thing, Katie.
I was like, yeah, it can't be Wendy Oldbag. Not her again.
Surely they wouldn't put her in 2 cases in a single game.
I know, right? That would be obtuse. But alas. Fuck me, I guess.
This must be what they call fate.
How could this happen 2 days in a row?
Same here, Edgeworth. Same here, buddy. What the? Aren't you Miss Oldbag?
Why are you surprised?
So you're the one they got to play the Steel Samurai. It's too bad I didn't realize that until now.
You are acquaintance with Larry?
Well, yes, we worked at the same company for a little while, you know.
Nice little callback.
It is a nice little callback. That's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous. I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep. It was so noisy in here that I couldn't fall asleep. So I came over to complain. So imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here for me. I mean, who could have imagined that you would ever come to a show like this? I guess I misjudged you, edgy poo.
Oh, Lord.
You misjudged him. I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know?
That was no misjudgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do.
Well, it looks like the winds have shifted and now he's willing to be chased after. I'm simply overwhelmed.
We saw you yesterday. Get out of here.
Don't you worry, edgy poo. I'd chase you
No!
forever to the ends of the earth.
Out of curiosity. In the 7 years I've become the Apollo Justice series, is she dead? Or do we see her again?
We don't see her again, but there is a side, like, YouTube clip somewhere that has her in it that I think is official. So she's still alive and kicking, but she's just not in the official games. But I think they make a callback to her, like, in some promotional material she comes in, and Edgeworth has, like, a conniption about it.
I have no fucking doubt she's in the next investigation games, too.
I'll say this much. There's a bonus piece of dialogue, I don't remember where it comes from, but I hope we get it, because it makes Wendy Oldbag a little bit more bearable, in my opinion.
Okay.
If we can get the bonus dialogue. I don't remember where it is. Isn't that just peachy?
This is one of those rare times where Franziska and I actually see eye to eye.
I know it is in this room, though, so...
It is in this room?
Uh-huh.
I'll look for it.
Now then, what are you doing here? I thought you were working at Gatewaterland as the Pink Badger.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago.
That was yesterday! Fucking save that, Edgeworth.
Look, I worked at Global Studios before a long time ago, right? Well, they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually. They called you. Apparently the old girl who plays the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad cold. Happened so suddenly they called me in to be her last-minute replacement.
Do they not have enough people on staff for that studio?
I really couldn't say no, so here I am playing the role of the heroine. So that Mindy girl, I mean. Well, the poor girl, I feel bad for her.
Mindy.
Because they let me stand in for her, she's going to have a terrible time when she returns. I mean, I'm not exactly great at reading the first line and second line. Threw the ragdoll to Shuriken, and the audience was in an uproar. But I'll tell you, they were just a bunch of simpletons. You're a rather lively old lady.
You could call her a windy old bag. So basically,
I do enjoy when they preserve, like, some characters know and some characters don't. Like, to me, it always tickles me when that continuity is kept.
Mm-hmm.
Larry recognizing her and Francisca not.
Yeah. So basically, you received the stand-in request this morning, correct?
You got it. If you need to see, I've got it right here. Look. It appears she is telling the truth. I tell you, my fine acting moved the entire audience to tears.
Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
But being famous has its problems too, you know. Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from a stalker. I was just taking my break when I found this stuck up to the door under my room.
Does this person just not know how to do a cursive M and it looks like Wendy? That's a shitty cursive M. Wait. Why is the M so shit that it looks like a W? But and it's like cursive, but everything else is in fucking print. That actually bothers me. Are you fucking kidding me? Like,
well, I mean, look at the word tonight.
Yeah, the end's pretty bad too.
It's the eye that's killing me.
Yeah, the eye's rough because the eye looks like a stupid E. And he does an E. Look, literally, if you look at the E between descending and tonight, it's the same thing with a fucking dot on top. Oh my god, Christopher's dead by the end of the 2010s. Yeah, I don't know many people who write in cursive anymore. I write better in cursive, but I just don't write in cursive.
Honestly, you really have to watch out for these kinds of things. Look at what it says.
She puts the accent on there.
Incredible stuff. I don't know if I can give the correct voice.
Windy.
Windy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. Your loving night. How about absolutely revolting? I mean, you'd think he couldn't get my name right. There's no accent in my name.
Wait, this horrible handwriting. Where have I seen this before?
Have we seen this horrible handwriting before?
Oh, but now that you're here, Ajipoo, I feel 100% safe.
Where do I factor into this?
You'd bust that evil stalker man for my sake, wouldn't you, Ajipoo?
Well, if you allow me.
Oh no, this is fucking Larry's handwriting.
Are we able to go back into the log?
He does the M the same fucking way. I hate everything. I hate you, Larry, so much. Larry, you make everything so much worse. Why do you have to be a creep, Larry? Why? Does Mindy know you like her?
I mean, unfortunately, I'm inclined to think yes, but...
This idiot of a man. Oh my god. He is the exact...
Yeah, he gets
Go on.
Larry gets a little bit flanderized as he continues on his Ace Attorney journey.
What do you mean flanderized?
So have you heard of flanderization?
No, that's exactly what I'm asking.
It's a reference to Ned Flanders in The Simpsons, and it's basically like certain character traits get more and more exaggerated as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So like in the first game, you know, he's kind of like a bit like... He's definitely stupid, and he definitely does like dumb things, but like... He kind of just gets worse as time goes on in many ways. And it's unfortunate because it's like his original characterization was just like clueless straight guy. And then it becomes like frustratingly, annoyingly, uncomfortably stupid great straight guy. Like in his first case, like he's cheated on. Like it's not him being a player.
No,
like,
in his first case, he was much more bearable. Yes.
Like he's definitely extreme and a lot to handle and a pain in the butt. But like when he stole the lunch money,
yeah,
he was like 10.
Yeah.
And he forgot about it. And then he like pays back Edgeworth the whatever money he owed when Nick reminded him of the story.
Listen.
So I like how I think Larry should be versus what he becomes. When I write like fanfic or whatever, like I tend to make him like over the top but slightly bearable.
Yeah. So like in several cases, he's eccentric and weird. But he's never so like even in the last case, he's never so he's trying to like get the like attention of whatever her name was, but like he was just a weird little artist who was doing his little thing and he painted the bridge and yada yada. It wasn't anything too crazy, right? He was weird. He didn't know how things connected, yada yada.
He was stupid as a bag of bricks.
Yeah. But in this one, it's like every step he takes intentionally makes things worse. And I hate it. I think Gumshoe also got flanderized too.
It's like, it's like originally Larry would do things and it would like help.
Yeah.
Like it'd be annoying, but like it was either like so out of his control that there's no way you could have like but like for example, like he jumped in with annoying testimony in case 4, but you were about to lose the case before he jumped in with annoying vague testimony. You know what I mean? Like he did not have testimony prepared or anything.
No.
Like he's pulling it. He's like trying to remember something that happened like 3 nights ago to save his friend. You know what I mean? Like on the spot. In this game specifically, everything he does and everything he says makes things 10 times worse. There's a lot of stuff that's just like, oh yeah, he's a victim of circumstance, he's over the top, he's silly. I'm down for that. I'm down for a silly little straight man doing silly little straight man things, alright? Cool. In this game, he doesn't know how to write the letter M. He doesn't know how to differentiate his E's and his I's. He doesn't write in cursive or in print. He mixes them insanely so much so that it looks like shit. And then he writes a stalker note to his fucking co-host or co-star or whatever it is. And it's just like, dude, fucking come on. How do you go from making custom clocks to this?
How do you go from making custom clocks to being like a hot dog salesman and seeing Nessie?
That tracks. What I mean is like, how do you go from like making your girlfriend like a weird custom clock that she loves so much she brings it like with her when she travels, despite being a cheater potentially?
Yeah.
How do you go from that to writing this letter with like zero awareness of
He was
anything?
also Santa. Yeah, he was also Santa. I'm just saying, yeah, Gumshoe got flanderized for sure.
Gumshoe a bit, yeah. Gumshoe definitely and like a bit more.
Yeah, like
sure.
I haven't enjoyed Gumshoe as much in this game as I did in the other games.
I'll say that I think there is something about like investigations games not being directly written by Shutakun or like something like that. I can't remember what it was. So like some of the characterizations do deviate a little bit and get a little bit flanderized. But like for the most part, I think they're all intact.
Yeah, they're intact, but they're just exaggerated.
Yeah.
Wendy Oldbag is the same as she always was.
Pretty much, yeah.
Francisca and Edgeworth are pretty solid, honestly. I've not like.
Francisca and yeah, again, like, I mean, if we're being honest, Edgeworth's obsession with the Steel Samurai is technically probably a flanderization, but like, it's one I like, so. Shut up.
It's also one that's mainly internal.
It's one that's mainly internal, and it also makes... Here's the thing, is like, it makes his character more interesting.
Yeah. And here's the thing, right? Like, if it's internal, like it's an internal monologue, I think that gets a lot more passes because it's also just like... Imagine if you were Nick watching this, right? And you're looking at Nick and Larry, and you're looking at Edgeworth and Larry, and Larry's doing the Steel Samurai sushi slash whatever, and Edgeworth is just sitting there with his straight, stoic, pissed off face the entire time. Your thought is, he hates this. Internally, he's going, God, I got caught up with all the fun and excitement. Nothing's changed, right? Nothing about the character has changed in his presentation. It's just that now you have his interpretation of the events rather than like a series of like him fawning over and swooning over the samurai. There are a few moments where just like he defends the Steel Samurai in a very subtle way against Francisca, and that may not be as that may be the flanderization, but like in these moments, it's just like if you looked at it from the outside, there would be no change at all to how Edgeworth is presented, even with that obsession of the Steel Samurai being a little more pronounced to us as a reader of his brain and brain waves.
Yeah, well, one of my favorite things about Ace Attorney that seems to be a universal truth hit upon that I absolutely love is that Ace Attorney teaches us that no matter like how chill or cool a person is, their internal monologue is always just fuck. Like, no matter what like the second you get into someone's head, immediately less cool, which is just a human truth.
I can't wait to see what the inside of Francisca's head looks like in Ace Attorney 5 when she totally comes back, guys. Yay! Totally.
I'll say it again. Ace Attorney 5 is not like the worst game in the entire universe, but there's so much for it that works against it.
Yeah.
That I think it's not very good. I've seen people try and argue that it's really, really good. It's just like I kind of respectfully disagree.
Yeah. Alright.
I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Poo. Stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get.
What were you doing at the time of the crime?
What crime?
Oh my god!
What?
To be fair, after the show was over, I've had nothing but free time on my hands. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bad hip warm. Well, a murder occurred in the room right next to yours. Is that right? Oh, Edgy Poo, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me.
Hold it! If you could please not cling to my personage.
In any case, I take it then you failed to show up at Ambassador Alba's speech? Oh, what? No, I didn't go. I mean, I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden. But my body just refuses to cooperate at times.
Never say that again, old bag.
As soon as the show ended, my hips started acting and got stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Can you provide proof of your condition?
Don't ask us for... Oh, you just go ahead and ask the doctor in the infirmary.
Proxy's just like, ill, old bag. Yeah, she's here.
I want to carry from this leader all the way into this entity.
I have to admit, the thought of her not being able to leave the room is rather pleasant.
Puppy!
Poppy! Is that Missile? Is that Missile? Prosecutor Von Karma, I brought the police dog as you requested, sir.
Good work. You may leave now, officer.
This dog.
I requested the assistance of a dog in our search of the Yatagarasu.
Hell yeah, we got a puppy. Looks like you guys have some pretty bright dogs in this country, too. Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy.
That's the police dog Gumshoe's been taking care of. I think its name is Missile.
Yeah! I pet the dog. I'm gonna see if I can pet the dog. 100%. Oh, Missile's back, baby. God, I miss Missile so much. He's so stupid, and I love him so much. It's me, Missile. Fucking love that dog.
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front and attacks.
That action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve the case for us, you know.
Now, Missile, I want you to find some clues. Go!
Oh my god, you're such a good boy. No.
Good dog, you really are quite bright, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone I know.
I can't believe he just went there, rummaged around and found a clue.
Now, what do we have here? What is this? It looks like a small hot dog, but...
Wait, Francisca, isn't that an official samurai dog?
Ah, no, bad Missile. He ate it. I wonder if it's alright for him to have that.
It's just a meat substance snack featuring the Steel Samurai. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Meat substance?
It's a meat substance. It's vaguely meat.
That's quite a bit of information you gathered there in a single quick glance.
We should really be focusing on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place.
It looks like that snack wasn't all Missile found.
Oh, and what do we have here?
It appears to be a lady's undershirt. I wonder if Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing.
I somehow doubt that. It doesn't look like the shirt would even fit him. A samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What are these two items doing in a room like this? Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person. I suppose we should get this over with and ask the owner of said undershirt about it.
Let's talk with butts first before I have to deal with. Which one is worse to deal with, actually?
Which one would be worse to present it to?
Which one is
God
worse
knows.
to deal with out of these two right now, guys? Oh, Missile.
He was much bigger than I thought he would.
He was
be.
much bigger help than I thought he would be.
Yes, however, there are a few aspects I don't understand about what he found.
In that case, you should keep on investigating until you do understand. Now, my subordinate, continue with the investigation.
All right, I will. It's with great dread I proceed to do what I do to must solve the case.
Alright, we pet the dog the best we could, guys. Alright, I'd rather get Larry over with first.
Larry, I wonder if you might know what this is.
What the fuck do you mean, not a goddamn? What's your fucking handwriting, you bastard? Fuck off.
Well, to be fair, he didn't even look at it.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. That's such bullshit.
That is garbage. I'm a little afraid of what happens if you try and present the undershirt. One fear.
You know what? Let's try it. No, he doesn't know.
Thank goodness.
Just can't find out who this fucking... Alright, let's do a quick logic thing though, real quick.
There's no trace in this room's fireplace being used.
And your point is?
Smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace, at least according to Larry. That is a contradiction to the facts, is it not?
Are you sure he wasn't just disoriented or something up on that roof?
There's testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think it was a mistaken impression on Larry's part. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was used at the same time. Where do you suppose that smoke from that fireplace went?
Ah, I see. So what you are proposing is this. The smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Ms. Oldbag's fire. So basically, the fireplaces of neighboring rooms share one chimney. Is that what you are implying?
Precisely.
No, I just came out of... it just came out of Miss Oldbag. She didn't take her gas axe. Oh no!
If you could please take a look at this brown-colored undershirt.
Oh, Reggie Poo, what is the meaning of this?
I hate this.
Why did you steal that thing from my bags? All you had to do was ask, and I would have gladly given you as many as you like.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Shooting with two fireplaces sounds annoying to clean. It does.
This shirt was found here at the crime scene.
What?
Come on now, why don't you just confess and explain what it's doing here?
I know nothing, nothing I tell you.
Yeah, sure.
What?
Oh, I admit that I used the fireplace to dry that shirt. I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know. Wearing that pink princess costume was like being in a sauna. On top of that, I get fingered as a suspect? You're too cruel, Edgy Poo.
Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room?
Of course I am. I've been the one to find the body. Do you think I'd be as calm and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always like this. It's always my fault for some reason or another. Tabloid articles missing, the camera is missing, they're missing, speaking of missing with my husband. It's a stuck marry me. What kind of proposal is that? Can't help it. Will you marry? Honestly, men these days.
Oh, well. I don't believe she's lying about her actions, so I can safely assume she really was drying her shirt at the fireplace on her break. Somehow the undershirt managed to move from the next room to this one. I assume the steel samurai dog was also yours.
Oh, that brilliant mind of yours. You really can't see through everything about me.
And so the feeling of dread continues, but I suppose I should ask for more details. That samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Oh, of course, I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy poo.
That isn't what I asked.
Hold it! If you could just stick to what I asked.
Edgy, are you and Miss Oldbag?
No.
You really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke? Which, that actually was the dialogue I was talking about, my bad, but the fact that Miss Oldbag could just be trying to get a rise out of you this entire time
It's kind of
makes
funny,
her slightly bare. Makes her slightly bare. Just imagining her, like, looking at Edgeworth, and much like Castillo, you being like, I'm gonna bully the hell out of this man.
That makes her much more bearable, actually. Just a cranky old lady who wants to have fun. That makes her so much more bearable. Holy shit, actually.
If I just, it's probably not that deep, but like I like to pretend that it is.
It makes it a little easier to get through the day, right?
Right. Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy. A present?
The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them onto push carts just to move them all. Those studio guys should deliver those things by themselves, right, Edgy?
He looks like he's got that 1,000-yard stare of I've seen some shit.
He pictured Oldbag and Edgeworth together, and he has not recovered.
Yeah, Falco's exactly.
So
Or is that where he's like flashing? He's like, Nick's gonna be pissed about this.
Yeah.
So did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions? Hey, Edgy, don't just ignore me and my question. Aren't you going to stick up for me?
No. How about that? See, after the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room. As if my bad hip, you know. And there they were, the samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor.
Kind of want one.
I suppose you had to make the preparations for distributing them after the show. Or by preparation, you meant sampling them as well.
Hell yeah, old bag. That's the one thing we can agree on.
Excuse me?
Oh, I tried one and thought they were actually quite good. Oh, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kids show, their taste is probably for kids too. They were so good that I couldn't stop. I ate 500.
Same.
I went back to my room and I just had to help myself to half a dozen or so boxes. As I sat there by the roaring fire, warming them and eating them, I thought, oh, this is... What is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you? I'm really allowed to say no to you, but I'll only give you one. The rest are all for me. Looks like the lesson for today is when the Steel Samurai and Princess take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
The lady's undershirt that missile found.
Why are you getting all excited over holding on to a lady's undergarment?
Oh, relax. I'm into men.
They have to be
I
good.
know, I just like whipping you whenever I can, brother.
They have to be, yeah. They give Jesse and James vibes a bit. They kinda do.
Miles Edgeworth, you uncouth sea slug!
Wait, hold on. I'll give him a James voice for the meme.
If you know the owner of said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already.
I'm a flaming Moltres, yes. James talks like this. You have it all wrong. This is evidence. Oh, fuck, I hate this already. Never mind, I'm switching back to his normal voice.
You have it all wrong. This is evidence.
I can't. He doesn't get the James voice. No, I'll get someone else the James voice one day.
And the owner of the piece of evidence was in the next room.
That sounds almost like the voice you gave Lance. Who the fuck's Lance? Who the fuck's Niall Crane?
Oh, is that, from Frasier?
Who's Lance? I'm trying to remember Lance.
I don't know Lance, but Niles Crane, is that from Frasier? Is that the brother in Frasier?
Hold on, I'm gonna look up Lance and I'm gonna put Ace Attorney next to it because I bet you this is a guy from Ace Attorney.
I was right!
He's the rich boy's son. Oh, Lance Amano. Yeah, probably. I don't have too many. I have not seen Frasier, no. Lance Amano. Yeah. I don't remember. I remember giving him a bitch voice. That's all I remember. But like I probably did like a James voice, but a little bitchier or something like that. I don't know. Like I don't know if I could give him like the James voice, but I do remember giving his dad a very slow voice, something like that. I don't remember what it was. James was such a good character. James is listen. Team Rocket, unironically, some of the best Pokemon trainers in the goddamn fucking Pokemon anime. They love their Pokemon more than most Pokemon trainers do. They literally sacrifice their lives for their Pokemon in multiple situations where they're just getting hyper beamed over and over by a fucking Dragonite, where they literally release their Pokemon as they're getting absorbed by the cosmic goo so they can survive and escape, and they just die. Like, they literally save the world on multiple occasions alongside the Ash Ketchum team, like in Pokemon the movie 2000. But yeah, you're getting videos of the best Niles Crane slid TTS. Thank you, Falcones. But yeah, Jesse and James, they might have been the shittiest Team Rocket members, but they were the best Pokemon trainers in that fucking show.
Did you see that Tumblr post where it was talking about like how like Giovanni's like true thoughts on like Jesse and James or whatever? So someone on Tumblr posted that like the reason that Jesse and James are kept in the group is because they're disaster insurance.
Yeah.
Like whenever the world's about to end, they somehow show up there and like help straighten it out. So like, you know, Giovanni, he's a businessman. He can't do business if the world ends. So like he's got to keep him around.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't have it if the world ends. You gotta keep them on Pegasus voice. Yugi boy, hello, this is me, Maximilian Pegasus. I can speak like this all day. I actually think that Maximilian Pegasus shares the same voice actor for James, if I'm not mistaken. I know Kaiba boy and thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know Kaiba, Brock, and James all share the same voice actor. I'm not sure if Pegasus does. Hold on. Maximilian Pegasus voice actor. Let me look this up. Maximilian Pegasus voice actor. That would be Darren Dunstan. And then we need James Pokemon. I don't think it's him. James Carter Carthwell? What? Really? Okay.
James plays James.
Yeah,
a shocking twist.
Yeah, James. Wait, so then who did? Oh, maybe. Okay, Brock and Kaiba are voiced by the same guy. Never mind. Wait, hold on. No, James did Gary Oak, Meowth, and Professor. No, so who did James Team Rocket? Eric Stewart's the one I'm thinking of. Eric Stewart. Yeah, because Eric Stewart also did Brock. Eric Stewart did James, Brock, and Kaiba. Yeah. So he didn't do Maximilian Pegasus. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm not horrible at a Maximilian Pegasus impression. I gotta get into it, but something like that. Darren does it to Pegasus. Yeah. I could totally see Pegasus being in Eric Stewart's vocal range, though, is what I'm getting at, I think. Like, James is pretty close. He goes, like, the way I remember James's voice is, I'm a flaming mole trace. And he has a surprisingly deep voice. Prepare for trouble and make it double. You know, that's how I kind of remember it. But Pegasus has a higher voice. I just remembered That sounded more like James when he's depressed. Listen, I haven't heard James's voice in a while. I'll be honest, I haven't watched the Pokemon anime in a couple of decades at this point. But like, Yugi boy, Kaiba's a lot higher, and they have the same inflection, but add a little pizzazz and fabulousness to James's voice, and you have Kaiba. You know? God, which one's more homoerotic, James or Kaiba? Sorry, James or fucking Pegasus? Because James, there was that one episode where James was rocking that bikini. Like, this man cross-dresses like no fucking tomorrow. Not only that, he cross-dresses so fucking much.
All the time.
Yeah, they cross-dress all the time.
And it was fine and not a big deal.
Not at all. Fucking love that about them. You kidding me?
Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, they almost never went as their actual genders when it disguised.
No, they never disguise in their genders. Like it's lovely. I love it. It's so the only time Jessie does, I think, is when she's in the Pokemon challenges, like when she does the beauty pageants and shit. I think that's when that's
I
different.
don't think
though.
She's pairing with James.
She's not. No. That's the only time she wears like a costume and disguises herself from Jessie, because she doesn't go as her whole name. I think she has like a pseudonym in that one.
Yeah, that was for her.
Yeah.
That wasn't to capture Pikachu.
Yeah, it wasn't to capture Pikachu, exactly. But by George, fucking love those two. Jessie and James are the ultimate found family trope. I do not like a romance between those two. I think they are the best as found family. Hilariously, I have seen a lot of fan fiction and fan comics made of Dahlia, Ash's mom, and Jessie.
I have seen that, yes.
And I'm not gonna lie, if that's how it went through, I think that'd be pretty great, actually. They did waiter outfits.
I actually do kind of like James and Jessie as like a ship, but like I like it in that, like, you know, sometimes you're found family doesn't fall into typical family dynamics to begin with. So like sometimes it can just be someone who exactly gets your vibe.
Yeah.
And your cat.
And you're talking cat. See, I get that. I see.
And your punching bag.
Your punching bag. Yeah, he stays around for a long time. Wobbuffet stays around for a long time. I think Meowth and Wobbuffet are the two constant Pokemon, aside from Pikachu. Every other Pokemon will get switched out here and there. We don't see Misty a lot, but she does keep her side up with her at all times in her Togepi when she's around. But Ash switches out companions so much.
Eventually leaves.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Brock probably keeps his like Honest and Geodude around. I wouldn't be surprised, but he doesn't battle anymore. He just kind of sticks around. Like, hey, it's me, Brock.
I wanted to be a Pokemon breeder, and then they never touched that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I want to be a Pokemon breeder, and then this like, well, how are you going to handle that in a children's cartoon? And they were like, well, we're not. And now Brock works for a professor.
Look at these jelly-filled donuts. I could turn this frying pan into a drying pan. Fucking love that one. But yeah, so like, yeah, I do not think I could do Seto Kaba's voice as much as I'd want to. Because here's the thing: even if I wanted to do Seto Kaba's voice, it would be from the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series, because I don't know his actual voice. Every time I hear Seto Kaiba's voice, it is exactly from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridge series. That's the only voice I have for Seto Kaiba in my head. In the same way, my voice for Shadow, Sonic, etc. Like, I know what their actual voices are, but like, yeah. They're the closest wearing of holding the band. Let's go. Oh my god.
And the owner of that piece of evidence was in the next room. Yet, despite that, missile found in the fireplace in this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to the chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that the two fireplaces are connected to each other.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
Oh, there's a little X there. There's an X on the back wall of the fireplace. Let's see if I can get a better look at it.
Oh, sure, okay.
What in the...
Well, now we have an entrance and an escape for a murderer.
The wall separating the room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room.
The neighboring room?
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room. The fact that there is nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there is a secret passageway through the room's fireplace.
Yeah, that is important.
We now know that the fireplace connects the two rooms. But how exactly is that significant?
Oh, come on!
You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady as Damask 2 Killer, now are you?
No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip. So she could not have been the one. Unfortunately, I believe that this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with Damask 2's murder.
High missile.
It would appear that the answer has made itself known.
You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. Bring it on. I'm ready to counter any argument you may have.
Very well then. If you are prepared, I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me.
Good. I'm counting on you, Edgy.
Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is.
My lie!
I know that there's something you're keeping from the rest of us.
What's wrong with you? Why is it you won't believe me no matter what I say, Edgy? Curse you! I should hurry up and die already. That's how it's gonna be. Oh my god, you're so fucking extra. I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then oh my god, you're so
Oh my god.
And then throw everything into mass confusion. There's a window over there, yeah. You know what the worst part is? For every murder in the world, he would probably be able to incriminate himself.
Probably.
If there could be a murder in China and the United States at the same time, on the same day, including any translation for time zone, and it could be perfectly done, perfectly in sync, and there'll be evidence for him on both those murders. And it will not be evidence like, oh, he said the package. No, it'll be evidence that he was in that room at that time.
It'll be his fingerprints everywhere. on both murder weapons, on both victims.
It's worse than Maya at a point. Sounds like something he could do. Yeah, exactly. You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you.
Even if you could make that face at me, it's no use. A man who's ready to die is strong-willed, you know. Be fucking crying.
Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
Edgy.
Although, allow me to say, that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case, and that I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
All right, this time I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened and what didn't happen, the works.
Just what happened will do. Now then, if you could please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight.
Let's take a water before this. Take a drink of water, stretch if you haven't, guys. Oh, my back.
It is 9:30.
So we'll probably end after this testimony then.
We'll see. Up on the rooftop is a wild testimony thing.
It is. After the show,
I left the pushcart in the rose garden and came out into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney! A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know. So then, I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try. God, I can't say that with a straight fucking face. I can't say that with a gay face either, but you know what I'm saying. Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore. But it's kinda ultra embarrassing. And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me? Edgy man, I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't blurt it out. So you're just gonna have to reason it out to me.
As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
You're really gonna make me logic it out of you? That is the most, I think that was the most meta commentary we've ever gotten out of this fucking game.
Larry's just like, listen, I want to be in the spotlight a little longer, okay?
I want to feel special, man. I have every intention to, but I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter.
We're gonna waste plenty of time on this case, baby.
Hold it! You left the pushcart. Could you please clarify that statement for me? Yeah, so the wheels on the pushcart got covered in dirt from the rose garden and would have made a mess of the floor inside, so Ambassador Alba said just to leave it. Well, it would be rather impolite to dirty another country's embassy. Come to think of it, I recall seeing the pink princess on my way to the embassy. And what was she doing? Nothing in particular, because she was being carried by some docs on a stretcher. She must have been incapacitated by the pain of her bad hip she suffered during the show. So I came into the embassy, right? And then... Hold it! So you shook hands with the ambassador of the Kingdom of Alabas, did you? Yeah! Can you believe it? I did something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand. Hey there, you disrespecting another country and their own embassy?
As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame this second.
Agreed. I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue. What is it with all of you? You keep saying that kind of thing, and I'll tell you only lies. You're already telling us nothing but lies, so let's get to it and move on. Alright already, you didn't need to glare at me like that. Edgy. God, I want to throttle him. Hold it! Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone. Oh shit! Fucking Ezra!
It's no purpose. Your divine creed.
Oh my god, Edgeworth! Like, yeah, I would say that, but I'm not talking to him! There's a whole fourth wall separating us. I know, I get it, I'm totally the bad guy again. I thought you were his friend.
Lane stepping in like, damn.
Dude, chill.
Lane stepping in like, I know I'm accusing this guy of murder, but can you like chill for like a second?
Just a fucking second. I thought you were his friend. Don't you think that was harsh? Lane G says true friends are bosom friends. If you're in trouble, you call on your bosom friend, whose shoulder you can truly cry on. Hey, bosom buddy, I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony. I hate this. As you cross your pea-sized brain, the Agent Ling is only out to arrest you, Larry. Now then, you were wondering about the inside of the embassy. What happened? Hold it! I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare.
Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature of American houses.
We're not in America. We're in Japanifornia.
Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancier chimneys. Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type. A romantic chimney. It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them. And
As a woman, can confirm that I enjoy a fireplace. Don't know about the chimney, but...
And I had a good feeling about that chimney.
What the fuck do you mean, bud?
Hold it!
Perish.
You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
Well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. That was done at
Callback.
Gordon Lake. Callback, yeah.
I'd appreciate if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. Perk of being childhood friends, huh? Sounds a lot of felony to dress up and play Santa, you know. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes out of family's trip. Not in that movie.
That's the Krampus.
That's the Krampus.
Yeah, I raise an objection. Let's see what happens. Actually, I believe the case this man playing Santa is actually quite a big deal.
Are you saying your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Precisely, you hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang.
Hey, Angie, that's so incredibly mean.
Tell me something, Larry. Do you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
Of course I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know. What about normal high? I'm very curious now.
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me who you were delivering a present to.
I was delivering a present to a child, not basking in the warm glow of love.
That must be the most elegant description you've ever heard of you I've ever heard. But a lie is still a lie.
You know how to kick a guy when he's down. You know that. Oh my god.
We have a picture of this Mindy character.
I mean, I guess we can go with the next best one.
Yeah. Take that. Huh? Interesting you have there, Mr. Suspect. Those were lies about me.
I thought you didn't want to see Miss Oldbag so much that I'd try to go down the chimney.
Ow!
I'd advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady.
I must admit that I myself hardly ever had the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. Then in fact, this was summed up with this.
Take that!
Larry, I'd like for you to take a look at this piece of evidence.
No way!
But
it's not really all that important, is it? It's always like this. You're acting so high and mighty, then you get to bully me.
Please, Louise.
That's why I refuse to look at it.
Be quiet and just take a look.
Well, if you say so, Francie, but only because you say so. Oh my god.
Some people never change, even if their attitudes do change with the women.
What's up with this anyways?
Why, it's proof that you never even knew it existed, of course.
Oh, is that all? Well, I don't need it now, so I'll just give it back to you.
What?
I've got you on the ropes now, don't I?
Was that piece of evidence unrelated to the...
What?
Weird.
What? What? Oh.
Take that! This is something the old lady received from her employer of the night. Girl normally pays
I think it should have been either one, but...
Yeah.
Mindy, was it again? It seems that the man is taking quite taken with that actress. That's not true, Edgy. She's the one with the hots for me. I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. What the fuck does that mean? Sexy beam, I tell you.
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man.
Yeah, fair enough, honestly. Hear that, Francisco?
You haven't matured at all since we last met.
Is that a surprise?
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Yes. This guy, he's got some bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it. I suppose you could put it that way. Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy? Return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill. Speaking of aberrations, I'm currently watching the toilet-bound Hanako-chan. I don't know what that fuck that means, dude. Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. That much we know for sure. Hey, Edgy, looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now. What? But we're not in court.
I'm the lawyer now, Edward.
Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks like what you do in court. I guess old boy here still got something he'd like to say. Ling Ji says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth. Shouldn't form conclusions until everything's out in the open, which is why I'll listen. Alright, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits. Fucking get real. Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest? He did forget.
He 100% forgot.
He 100% forgot. He's just trying not to say that he has a crush on someone.
So you
Which
think,
is absolutely wild.
honestly, like, dude, this is...
It's like, again, when has he not been like, I'm totally in love with XYZ?
He's been pretty proud of his, like, romantic crushes and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's never once, like, hidden them. Why is he hiding them now? Because he's a fucking coward at this. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's all I have to say about him right now. I don't have much to say about him. He's just like, you know, he's fucking...
Yeah.
He's Larry Butts. What else is there to say about him? Speaking of aberrations, oh, it's an anime? Gotcha.
so you think all I wanted to do was go visit Mindy?
Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity. That mistake made me late for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became suspect in a murder. That's what you did. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose?
A question for the gods.
Hey, someone say something.
Larry, you should try to submit this, not as a confession, but as testimony.
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, kinda.
A claim is a claim, claiming my claim. Do you have any problem with that?
Yes.
So it was you. You're my stalker. I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me.
Then...
I'm a devoted type of woman who's wholly focused on one man, and one man only. As long as Edgypoo's alive, I just can't drop him and be unfaithful. No, I can't. They say I was tempted of TV, but love my Edgypoo.
Oh, I'm so inspired!
Inspired? You're an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man.
I thought I heard something just ominous there just now, but perhaps it's my imagination.
Can we see the history?
Sure.
I just want to see all of
Alright,
old pets.
I'm the type of woman who's wholly focused on one man and one man only. And as long as Edgypoo's alive, I can't drop him and be unfaithful. No, I can't. Although earlier I was tempted by a teeny weeny bit by that wolf man. But that was just a test of my love for Edgypoo, which I passed with flying colors. But from now on, I will completely focus on my beloved Edgypoo for the rest of eternity, I swear. Oh my god.
Incredible stuff.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove.
You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Proof, you say, like the proof I showed 10 minutes ago. Remember, Edgy, everything is evidence in court, right? You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry, but I understand your point.
Yeah, see, I'm totally pro of this now.
Very well, if you wish to see the evidence, let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see.
I'm just going straight to it. I'm sick of him already.
Do you think that Larry heard that Phoenix had sent letters to Edgeworth and was like, oh, that's how you do it?
Don't we have a photo of him attempting to go down the chimney? No, we don't. We just have an eyewitness account of it.
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter.
Hey, why are you showing me that thing to me?
Windy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving night. Well, isn't that just romantic?
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
I completely blacked out.
You can pretend to be ignorant all you like, but it's written right here. The letter proves that you were not only out to meet the old lady, but rather you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit.
Yep.
Take that!
Larry, suggest you take penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English.
You wrote Mindy so sloppy that it became windy to the average eye.
Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing. And fucking get a better handwriting. My handwriting's not that bad, and my handwriting is notoriously bad. There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? For punching, but they have to wait until they're out of the crime scene. Excuse me. Edgy, save me from this scary man.
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
That wasn't me. Oh my fucking god!
I'm back in the fucking building again!
Okay, I really fucking hate him right now. I just want to...
Wait, hold on. Where's that redeem?
I don't have that redeem.
No!
I have Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker, and that's about it.
Damn.
I'm gonna take a breath. Give me...
Do you see why you were like, oh yeah, right after this testimony, I'm like, yeah, sure, we'll see.
It's a fake. Someone's out to get me, so they made that fake letter.
Do you remember that there's a whole other mystery we're supposed to be solving right now? Do you remember that Kay is also under suspicion? And we haven't touched on that in 3 hours?
There's a window in this room. There is a window in this room.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, did you hear me?
Yeah, I was physically in pain so much that I had my head in my hand, and I was like basically sobbing silently on my end.
Oh, because I said that, and then you're like, oh yeah, there's a window in this room, and like, that's not connected to what I said.
No, that's what Chip said. Chip said, don't forget there's a window in this room. I'm like, yeah, there's a window in this room.
Accept your defeat graciously.
He doesn't know what the word graciously means. But you guys are being so mean.
Penmanship analysis.
What's that?
No matter who All people have certain unique features in their handwriting, ergo we often compare the handwriting in your letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who was sent this letter.
I'll never write another thing in my life.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. You've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting.
Prosecutor's
My prosecutor's badge.
My prosecutor's badge.
This autograph in our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure. God damn.
I'm sorry. I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. You hit the nail right on the head, Edgy.
So he finally confesses.
I saw the pink princess being carried around a stretcher and I got worried. I wanted to go to Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was the chimneys or bust, Edgy.
Your mind jumped from the door to the chimney. What a criminally overactive imagination.
Honestly. Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way, she wouldn't be shocked when I came through the chimney. Bud. That letter's beyond creepy.
Except for the fact the letter was an utter failure at conveying the sentiment.
I'm really, really sorry.
Larry, you may be shameful, good for nothing, blight on the face of humanity. Jesus!
But, no buts.
However, I always knew you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me. Because at the very least, I can attest to that about you.
Angie, you're... Ah!
We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
Ow!
In any case, I believe that we now know what exactly happened. Mr. Larry Butt sought to climb down the chimney. Not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
Great job, Mr. Prosecutor, although I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends. But the suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet, so don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay? Ow! Hey, what the? Edgy! What does that wolfman mean when he says I'm not out of the hook yet?
He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't rely only on the words of the suspect after all. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing that night. That bloodstained samurai sword was left at the crime scene. Of course, there's no satisfying explanation for that. This wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite. Eek! Edgy, that guy, he looks seriously about to take a bite out of me.
I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial.
Thanks for cooperation with a lovely bumper. But I've already been dealt a nice hand and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final battle. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you've got.
We could have avoided all of this by just having Larry enter the room and then just having it be about the sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the real problem is to figure out what the real murder weapon is. This will be the high-stakes gamble. This is one game I can't afford to lose.
Why Larry? Why Larry indeed?
Yeah.
I was the one who found the body of the victim, the mask too. Besides him, there was a samurai sword, glittering red and offering up the scent of blood. It's supposed to be in the steel samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon owner. The suspect Larry Butts here too.
This is a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership.
But this owner wanted to sneak into the crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, you've already established that. Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are longtime friends, right? Who say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi.
That's actually a fair accusation, though. I'm actually going to stand here with Mr. Wolfman on that one. I'm not going to lie. That's a fair accusation.
You're accusing me of fabricating evidence.
Yeah. Playing, like, again, like, some prosecutors just, like, only want, like, the most BS things in the entire world, and some are just, like, you know, like, this is still sus over here. Like, I know you just proved this, but, like, would this, like, and you worked hard to prove this, but, like, would this actually hold up if you argued this? No, it would not.
Look, if he is the real life straight man, where it's like, I wouldn't believe it if some guy was going down a chimney just to deliver a stalker letter. Or because he delivered a stalker letter and wanted to see someone, I wouldn't believe it myself. Like, this is something that I'm like, yeah, it's fucking insane. Like, in my head, I see where Lang's at in the world of reality, right?
Right.
So
Ace Attorney walks a fine line.
Yeah.
Between realistic and ridiculous.
You think I can believe everything you produce? Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do. This man has some serious issues with prosecutors. But come on, I can't think of anything as complicated as that, right, Edgy?
Correct.
Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you. Or me, for that matter. I think his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. And the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence.
Hold it!
So, you were... Oh. So you were the one who first discovered the body. This time? What's that supposed to mean? You'd better watch what you say. They only said this time because earlier Kay was the first to discover the body in Bubble. And your secretary, Agent Shin Na, was ready to accuse her of murder for that. Ha! So you're gonna use that excuse to call me suspicious now? Of course not. I was simply pointing out the usual pattern with discoveries of bodies. But in Bob Lee's case, there was proof she was holding the weapon, right? In this one, it's a bit different, so we know exactly where that weapon is. Fair enough.
Hold it!
Excuse me, but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood. Let us spell it out for you. I mean, the sight and smell of blood, of course. According to the test of blood on the sword belongs to the victim. The sword is only made to be used on stage, so it's not sharp. But it's pretty weighty. It's certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with.
Yeah, we found out the weapons are hollow, which is what we're gonna have to prove, Chip.
Did you suspect that the victim was beaten to death with the sword? Beaten to death, huh? This last statement is too important to just let it slip by.
Hold it!
About this samurai sword, have you received a report from forensics yet? They confirmed that the blood on the sword belongs to the victim. Alright, but have you confirmed the outline of this wounds consist of the weapon? Tell me something. Do you see that body right over there in front of you? They're conducting an autopsy right now. Should that body not be here? Well? Suppose so. I guess they must still be investigating this room. Meaning that it's possible he doesn't know about the piece of evidence's true nature. Anything else to chit-chat about? No? Good, let's continue. Let's just take care of that because my throat's gonna start killing me if I don't.
Yeah.
Objection!
Do you know what this is, Agent Lang? It's a long spear, right? We used those a lot in my countries a long time ago. So did many other countries, but piercing, mowing people down, spears are the weapon of heroes throughout history.
It's the next most effective weapon after the whip.
The whip is nowhere near effective.
The whip is the most effective method of all, Miles Edgeworth.
I think the whip is a slightly different category. So what's your point? You gonna tell me that the spear is the real weapon? No, I simply want you to take a look at this section here. Wait, it's bent. Precisely. Apparently, a certain troublemaker hit it against the wall of this embassy earlier. And as you can clearly see, the insides of the steel samurai weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow. Let alone multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there's not even a single dent in the samurai sword. How do you explain that?
Yeah! Hey, yeah, that sword and the spear are made of the same stuff, so they bend easy. I wish I'd make them out of better stuff because the spear got bent. Wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. Man, I got such an earful from the director of the play by not doing it in the show.
The Steel Samurai special move was changed tonight because of him?
Oh no.
You seeing the updated evidence, knowing that this case is longer.
Yeah.
That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back on the topic of the spear.
Let's return to the real topic of discussion. That is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se. All I can do now is let the chips fall where they may.
Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way. It's neither smart nor very clever.
Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I am not a genius prosecutor.
Bullshit.
Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. But perhaps it's for the best that it remains unbroken. And no one should have conceived the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
Miles Edgeworth, why are we hashing this out here?
Honestly, this is so annoying, actually.
A foolish statement. It's the job of the prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There's nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Hold it!
It's like I didn't receive character development.
That may be a pain, however, I don't see as well.
I think Lang's just getting ready to, like... Can you guys get back on topic?
As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. If that means the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet, then let it crumble and I'll walk towards the truth.
You're good at keeping me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor. But you know, humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire. I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that sword was used in such a way that the attack killed Master Mask without bending it. Finally, someone got back on topic. So what do you think of my hypothetical scenario? I think you know what to do here, right? And what you need.
Of course, I need evidence that he can't refuse. This is it, time to bring this to a close.
Agent Lang, bang down for a second. I need to tap something. Whack! I should have killed him. The sword was real.
It's possible to use a sword, samurai sword, to kill someone. And under these, it's so fucking slow. Can I make the text go faster? Hold on.
Do you want to just like save after this and like stop? Like what? As soon as he like lets, you want to just read this normally and then save and quit?
We searched the embassy top to bottom, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. Wasn't it obvious that the suspicion would fall onto the owner's weapon?
No. Next question.
How long do you intend to cling on to that preposterous theory?
As long as I want, because we examined every corner of the walls within this embassy. Still, we left unturned. And we have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. The only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is the sword.
You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
You've got something to say, then say it in the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor.
Of course, in that case, allow me to make all of this crystal clear for you.
Alright, what do we fucking do real quick? Actually, it is about
Yeah, let's save and quit.
We will save and quit for here, guys, because it is 10 o'clock. People have work tomorrow and responsibilities for, like, adult things. So, takes So here's what we're gonna do, guys. I want to say thank you very much for watching us on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, go do that now. We're at 907 subscribers. And I just released a new kind of content where I'm doing shorts for all my old minis. So take a look at that. And if you like that, make sure you tell me in the comments there. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I hope you had a good one. Y'all stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. We'll see you soon.
Bye.